mean? Hands raised. What have we said metacognition means? Carlos.
Thinking about your reading.
Thinking about our thinking. Okay. Have we said anything else about it?
No.
Think about what I did yesterday. What did I model for you yesterday? Itzel.
You're modeling how, to predict what's going to happen and making connections.
Yeah, pencil down. So today, we're going to talk a little bit more about metacognition, what that means. I'm going to model a little bit more for you, and I want to see your thinking. We're going to start a new book that I'm really excited to start with today. But first, I want to think about metacognition kind of like a toolbox, okay? So everyone close your eyes right now. Close your eyes. Think about a toolbox. Eyes are closed. Think about a toolbox, okay? Think about everything that you have learned in the last 4.5 years of school. Okay, think about everything you've learned
I've been here
since preschool, since kindergarten, okay? We're putting all those things that we've learned in our toolbox, okay? You may open your eyes now. So we've put all of those things in our toolbox, which is our brain. Now when we're reading, listen, when we're reading a book, we pull different things out of our toolbox to help us. So if we look up here at our posters, right? Our acre charts say, I'm thinking, I'm noticing, I'm wondering, okay? Those are different connections we've made, right? We talk about our text to text, text to self, text to world. All those things while we're reading, we're pulling them out of our toolboxes as we're reading. So, Carlos, do you have a comment?
So it's like in our toolbox, we take out facts, text to text.
Yeah. We're constantly taking things out of our toolbox every day. Do we just take out things from our toolbox in reading?
No.
Where else? Hands, thoughts. What are your thoughts? Where else do we take out things from our toolbox? Lily.
Like in math, and science, and a bunch of.
Okay. Lyric.
This is just an example, if we have something like when we walk our dog or something, we can use our tools to help us know where we're going or something like that.
So our sense of direction. Okay. We know how to get to our house from our school, right? Have we always known that?
Yeah.
No, it took us a few times to get there, right? And so we pulled out what we know from our toolbox to help us get to school each day. I bet all of you could walk from your house to the school with no problem because you know.
Yeah.
Daener.
Like when we're baking, we use knives because we use our math skills.
Fractions.
Yes. So you're taking it out. Itzel.
And writing to use your imagination to think of a story.
Yeah, so we're constantly taking things that we've learned from our toolbox, which is our brains. Our brains and our toolbox are the same thing. So we're just pulling knowledge, information from our brains all the time to understand things. Now, yesterday, a lot of you started writing on sticky notes, making connections, questions that you had while you were reading. Did that make reading more enjoyable yesterday?
Yeah.
For those of you that did that? Hands with thoughts, if you have any. Trinity.
Yeah, because it's comparing from what is in the book and in
What you already knew?
Yeah.
Okay. Sienna.
Yes, because it helped me think about what I was reading.
Okay. Anybody else? Lyric.
It was interesting because it's a lot more fun when you can do things while you're reading than if you're just reading the book.
Okay. Trenton.
Like you can get all your thoughts out onto that, like maybe something you're connecting to, or something on a sticky note.
Yeah. Okay, so hands down. Because I want to tell you guys, I am 22 in college, and I still write down things while I'm reading. That's what good readers do. Good readers are thinking about their thinking as they are reading. Pencils down. So we're going to do a little activity right now before we start a new book. So I want everybody's eyes closed as I am reading this. Not yet. Don't close your eyes yet. What you're going to do is I'm going to read you part of a short story. Okay? I want everybody's hand to start out like this. So everyone put your hand out like this. Everyone, Jimmy. Everybody's hand is like this. When I read a part of the story that makes you think, that makes you question, makes you use one of your thinking stems for being metacognitive, I want you to open your hands. Okay? So everyone close your hands. Close your eyes. I'm going to read the first part. I need everybody's eyes closed before I start. Okay. It was a long winter, but finally spring arrived. Once the weather changed, the battle began. Black monsters came into our house looking for food. Did anybody ever have a thought? If you have a thought right now, open your hand.
And our eyes?
Just open your hand right now if you had a thought. Open your eyes. Ryder, what was your thought that you had while I was reading that?
Well, I think the black monsters, I think they're talking about flies because flies can't survive in winter, and then spring, the flies came into the house because flies love to steal, get food from the people. Actually, no, I had a fly issue once.
So, Ryder just made a really great inference. Did you guys hear what he said? Yeah. He said, well, I had this happen before, and I know this about flies, so maybe the black monsters are flies.
Because flies can't live in winter.
Yeah. Raise your hand if you had other thoughts when I read those. Just those 2 sentences. Carlos.
Is the monster going to hurt anybody?
Is the monster going to hurt anybody? Great inference. Lily.
I was wondering what word, and I was I was thinking that the black monsters might be like ants, because some ants are black monsters, and they like to take food and other things like that.
Another great inference. I have so many hands. I want you guys to turn and talk to your neighbor real quick. Share what you had a question about. What do you think?
Really?
You can stop it and then